What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another Work Wednesdays where I just literally record myself working. So it's kind of like a vlog. But if you're new to the channel, my name is Graylan Stewart. I'm a virtual real estate investor. Mostly wholesaling is kind of what we focus on, but we do a lot of buy and holds, and I actually end up doing a lot of flips as well. So just working today. It's hump day, halfway through the week, and just getting things done. And excuse when I do get a drink because I drink a lot of water. And no, it's not the same cup I use every week. I do have a lot of these cups. OU fan, was a season ticket holder for, I don't know, 17 or 18 years before I moved away from there. But anyways, so I got an offer on one of the flips that we did, and it's actually 2,000 over asking, which is cool. So my realtor actually emailed it to me last night. So I do got to sign that. So I'm going to sign that real quick. And I've got several Facebook messages I got to reply to as well. Why isn't this working? Come on. So I'm going to reply to those as well. And if you stay tuned at the end of this video, I'm not going to keep it long. I'm trying to keep it kind of short. But I'm actually going to call a seller myself, which I don't normally talk to sellers. So I'm just signing this document. You can't see this. Yeah, you can't see the other screen. I'm just signing that. I'm not even really reading it because he pretty much told me what it was. It's $2,000 over ask and no contingencies, no stipulations of any kind. So I'm just completing the thing. So he has that in his inbox now. Hopefully, we actually had this house sold previously. 2 weeks ago, we got a contract on it, and then we had inspection last Wednesday. And the inspector, inspectors, some of them are cool, some of them aren't. Some of them nitpick every little thing there is. But anyway, so we put a brand new roof on this house, and the inspector said, well, you got to rip that roof off because the part of the decking is warped or ruined or whatever. So I'm like, I spent $5,500 on this brand new roof. I'm definitely not ripping all of that new roof off and all the decking off to redo all that, because that probably cost me closer to $8,000. So I'm like, forget that. But at the same time, I want to get this thing sold, so I was probably willing to do it. So I just told my realtor to ask, are they willing to move forward if I were to do that? And he said, well, they actually already canceled the contract before I could even get back and ask them. So I'm like, okay, back to square one. So anyways, we got an offer yesterday, so I just now signed it. So that's cool. Also, there's another DocuSign I got to sign in my inbox. So I've got one of my rentals. This lady, and mind you, it's actually a rent to own. But this is the only rent to own person I've ever had that fell behind like a lot. She's behind a few months, and when you add late fees and that kind of thing, it adds up to quite a bit. But also, evidently, she anticipates being late for the next few months. So, anyways, there's this company, and you guys might look into it if you have rentals. It's called Community Care Partners. Evidently, they help people. It's part of I think it started with the coronavirus thing, to where you could actually get assistance if you were struggling making your payments or whatever. So, anyways, this Community Cares Partner lady reached out to me and said, hey, you've got this property, here's the tenant name, all this stuff, and said, we're gonna catch their arrears up, and I charge $75 late fee if you're behind. I think it's like 4 or 5 days late. It's an automatic $75 charge, right? Well, she's like, well, the max we can pay is $50 on the late fees, but we're gonna catch up. So she hasn't paid since December, really. So they're going to catch up January, February, March, April, and they're going to pay May, because May was due a few days ago. And they're also going to pay June, July, and August, I believe. So anyways, there's this DocuSign that she wanted me to sign, and they're going to auto pay it because I already signed the documents to be able to get the direct deposit as well. So it's pretty crazy that they're going to pay. Yeah, they're going to pay from January to May is what they're calling arrears, because May is technically already due, and then June, July, and August they're going to pay as well. So the total is going to be like $7,000 almost, just paying me back. So that's pretty awesome. They're going to pay everything that they owe, and everything coming forward through August. So hopefully this lady will get her act together and be able to, start making her own payments again, because I think that's like the max they can do or something. I'm not really sure, but anyways, you might want to look into that if you do have rentals or know people that do. It's called Community Cares Partners. So this is the only rent-to-own person I've ever had that's been really behind. Some people are late here and there, but they always pay, a few days later. But I have one rental left in my portfolio. The rest are all rent-to-own. And it's a lady in Oklahoma City, actually, and she's behind probably as much as this lady or even more. So I'm definitely going to recommend her to look into this service, or I might even email this representative just to see, if they can help other people. I'm sure they can, because it's all, based on the Corona stuff, and they help people pay. So that's cool, because this other lady's behind probably this much money as well. So I'm definitely going to look into that. But anyways, I'm signing this, but they want me to fill some things out. Within 30 days, the landlord executing, complying with the landlord-tenant agreement. Okay, payment to be mailed. I don't want the payment to be mailed. I already filled out the ACH information, so I guess I'm supposed to type my name here. That's what it is. Landlord signature. Kind of confused. I've already signed that part, but okay. It already has my signature, because I thought I did this last night, but I realized it still wasn't complete, evidently. Oh, that's what this is. Okay. Phone number goes up here. Copy and paste that. Alright, I think this should be good. I don't know why they want my address for the payment when they're doing ACH, but okay. And I'm not a great typer, but I make it work. Alright, so I guess that's finished, so that's cool. She said once I fill that out, or finish signing it, that I should have the payment within 30 days or so. So that's kind of cool, that I could be expecting like almost $7,000 little payment for this lady not paying her arrears and for future payments. So at least I won't have to worry about her for a few months. Anyway, so I've got properties listed on Facebook Marketplace, and I really need to delegate this to someone, but the problem is I just know more about it, so it's just easier for me to do it. But at the same time, this probably takes up most of my time is replying to people on Facebook Messenger. So anyways, these people asked, do you still have this property? Yes, I do so far, period. We've had a few offers, but nothing accepted yet, period. I do talk to text all day, because it takes forever to text things out. And this late, okay. And by the way, I get tons and tons of Facebook requests every day. I mean, literally, probably 30 a day. And I'm looking in there, I'm not saying I want to accept everything, but I kind of got to be picky, because if there's no similarities at all, I usually don't accept those. But if I see that you're in real estate or whatever, or you message me first at least, I'm like, okay, cool, I'll accept that. But then there's just random people that go on here, and they're like, oh, I can help you with this, or they're like, have you ever heard of this? And that's an immediate block for me. not interested in that. But just like this one, hello, good morning. How are you doing? Are you interested? Like, they didn't even tell me nothing else. No, I'm not interested. So I'm not even going to reply to that. But it's kind of crazy. Oh, here's another message. Thank you so much, but it's higher than what I plan to spend. All right, cool. Give him a thumbs up and move on. But anyways, okay, so I'm getting this lawn mowed at one of my properties on a flip house. It's too wet to mow today. Great. Okay, comma, no problem, period. Can you mow tomorrow? Question mark. So I'm just replying, man. This takes up most of my day, is replying to text messages or Facebook messages, or doing some more marketing for the company. We're trying to get people placed in my rent-to-owns, which again, I definitely need to delegate that. Just haven't done it yet. But, you know, it is what it is. I mean, what would I do otherwise? Cool, comma, thank you. So, yeah, he's going to mow tomorrow instead, which is awesome. All right, so I was talking to this lady last night. She messaged me on Facebook. She's like, hey, I heard you're buying properties or something. Someone told her about me or something. I'm not even sure. So it's like a referral, I guess. And I was talking to her, and it sounded like she had a great deal, and she was pretty motivated, it seemed. I got to find her name. Anyways, I think I'm going to call her live with you guys while I'm recording. I think I snapshotted it because I get so many messages, they just get lost in the abyss. What was her name? Okay. Let's see. No, that's my realtor. Yeah, okay. Her name's Donna. So I can search my messages now for Donna at least. I'm going to give this lady a call. Donna. Alright, I'm going to get my CallRail app on my computer open just so I can dial this lady's number, because she did give it to me. Hopefully this isn't boring y'all, but maybe we'll get some value out of this phone call. Like I said, I don't typically do acquisition calls, but this lady reached out to me and I already got all the information, so I just figured, well, I'll just go ahead and call her myself. Let's see. But I do want to kind of refresh just to make sure I got the info in front of me. So she reached out, said, Mr. Stewart, we have a house we would like to sell. It needs some work. The property is located at this. Here's my phone number. And then I said, thanks for reaching out, whatever. Then she said, because I asked her about the condition. My brother removed the carpet, so that was in bad shape. It's got some wallpaper in the house. Kitchen's got a couple of layers of linoleum, which she sent me pictures so I can actually see. It's pretty crazy. It does look like a few layers, which is wild, and it's all rolled up. So obviously that's got to be ripped out completely. Says kitchen cabinets have been painted red, and I haven't been in the bathroom or seen it in person, but I think it probably needs a tub and a vanity. We had renters in there for 20 years without much supervision from my parents. So then she sent me tons of pictures. And then she said, the outside's mostly good. My brother said there's a wood panel that was off, but the panel is there. I'm sending someone over there to look to make sure there's no additional damage. And she said it's a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom. The garage has been converted to a living area. So I did ask her, because we convert garages sometimes for rentals because you can get more rent when you have more bedrooms. But this already had 3 bedrooms, and typically homeowners don't do that as much. A lot of time it's investors. So I said, why did you convert the garage? Is there not a living room in the main house? Because she said she converted it to a living room, or her parents did. And then I did tell her, it looks like it needs a full overhaul based on the pictures. Also, plumbing, electric, have they ever been replaced? Usually older houses are going to need that. So she said my parents converted it about 4 years ago, and to an additional living area. There is a main living area too, and I was just trying to find the picture to send it to you. They were raising their children there, and they were raising 4 children there in a 3-bedroom house. LOL. All right. So then I said, does the central heat and air work? Do you know how old the units are? You know, that kind of thing. She said central heat and air was replaced a few years ago, maybe as much as 6 years ago. She wasn't sure. Then she said, I'm not sure about the plumbing. My mom is deceased now, so a lot of the information I don't have. So I asked how old the roof was. She can't remember, but she said she knows it was within the last 8 or 9 years, which is kind of cool. It's not real old, but it's not brand new either. Then I just said, thanks for the info. And I said, we have remodeled a couple of houses in that area, which we have. Do you have any idea what you need for it? Then she said, it's owned free and clear. We just acquired it since my mom passed away and her husband is in hospice now. And then she said, I used to be a real estate agent and I just haven't had a chance to look at anything yet. Why don't I do that tonight, touch base with you tomorrow? So I was like, okay, cool. I'm definitely interested. I'm a cash buyer. I'll pay all closing. Buy it exactly as it is, where it is. You can leave everything inside that you don't want. That way you don't have to worry about it anymore. And then I said, did the property go through probate? And then she said, okay, good to know. Thank you. There's no need for probate because my mom passed away first. Then the house went to her husband for 32 years. And then once he went into the hospice, he deeded it over to me and my sister. Gotcha, is the house vacant is what I asked. Yes, it's vacant. Anyway, so, by the way, just because she says it doesn't need probate, it doesn't mean that it doesn't. And maybe it doesn't, I don't know. But, a lot of times they think it doesn't because, her mom passed away, deeded it, left it to her husband. And then he deeded it over to them, quitclaimed it basically, probably. So who knows what that really means and if the paperwork was done properly or not. But anyways, so I just asked, can you mind sending me other pictures and walkthrough video? I said, I'll send you a PDF of instructions and a short video describing what to do and how to take them. So I sent her the PDF and the video that I send everybody, or my acquisitions or my transaction coordinator, or Dispo sometimes will send it. We just try to get the sellers to send us those if we can. So anyway, I sent that, and then she gave me her email address as well, and said thanks, have a nice evening. So I'm gonna give her a call now just to see maybe we can get somewhere with her. Make sure I'm selecting the correct call from number. All right, this lady's name's Donna, so let's see what's up. Turn it up so y'all can hear it.
Yes.
Hey, is this Donna?
Yes.
Hey Donna, this is Graylan. We spoke last night via Messenger about your property.
Yes.
Did I call you at a good time?
Yeah, this is fine.
Okay, cool. How's your morning going?
So far so good.
Well, that's good. Well, just wanted to discuss that property a little bit more. I know that you said you were going to try to possibly get some more pictures and that kind of thing for us, but...
Yeah, I was going to try to go over around lunchtime.
Okay.
Just see if it's light enough. There's like no sun today, so hopefully we'll have sun today.
Yeah, okay. There's no utilities turned on right now, I'm assuming?
No, they're not.
Okay. Yeah, I don't blame you. There's no reason to pay for those right now, huh?
Right.
So, how long has that property been
the
vacant?
The renter, she moved out about 3 weeks ago.
Okay. And you said
Very recent.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty recent, 3 weeks ago. So you said they didn't really take good care of it, I guess, in the 20 years they were there, huh?
Yeah, 20 years. My mom just really didn't keep an eye on it. She didn't make them do anything, that kind of thing. I know they took care of the big things.
Yeah.
That happened, like the roof, the AC unit, things like that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
At least,
but like the inside of it, they didn't really. I mean, the rent was so low. She was supposed to be taking care of it, but of course nobody's ever been in it.
Yeah. That could be a problem.
In several years, so.
I understand completely. What were they paying for rent, by the way?
$600.
Okay, that is a pretty good deal. $600 a month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but she'd been there a long time, so.
Yeah.
It was just easier just to let her stay.
Yeah. So that's pretty much what they paid the entire time they were there, huh? It just never got
Mhm.
raised. Okay.
Yeah, which is like ridiculous.
Yeah, that's really good. So they were paying 20-year-old rates the whole time.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's a 3-bedroom, 1 bathroom, and
Uh huh.
technically 2 living rooms the way that it's done now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And I didn't I forgot that there was a carport on there, and I think the carport is still in good condition.
Okay. Cool. And it's a
So,
brick house. Do you know if there's any settling, any cracks in the walls by the doors or anything like that?
yeah, I don't know. I sent my brother over there to clean it up,
Mm-hmm.
so I actually haven't been over there inside the house.
Okay.
But so that's what I was gonna do today is just go over and
Well,
take a look and see what it really looks like.
yeah. So when's the last time you saw it?
Um, Probably 10 years ago at least.
Wow. Do you live local too?
Beg your pardon?
Do you live local as well?
Yes, I do.
Okay, cool. All right. So I was curious too. That 980 square feet. Do you think that includes the
That does
addition?
not no
Okay.
that does not include the conversion.
Okay, that's good because we would probably put that back into a garage if it actually has a full living
Okay.
room. Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay, so that's good because I was hoping that didn't include it because that would mean if it did, then the house would be even
Oh,
smaller.
that'd be really tiny.
Right. I've seen that before. 3-bedroom house.
Yeah.
They just make them real tiny. But yeah, so it's under yours and your sister's name. You said right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
And I guess she's wanting to sell it as well. Y'all are just trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, she lives in Delaware. She's not ever coming back here, and
Okay.
I don't have time to try to deal with it.
Gotcha. Well, like I said on our messaging last night, I mean, I'm definitely a cash buyer. We're definitely interested.
Okay.
We buy, several in the area every month. So,
Wow.
always looking to purchase more. Well, a lot of them we keep as rentals, but a lot of them, we'll fix up and flip as well. Just depending on the property and what makes the most sense at the time.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
yeah, a lot of houses like this, to be honest, we a lot of times keep those as rentals, just because of the area that it's in, and
Oh yeah.
you know,
Definitely.
it kind of ticks all the boxes that we look for in a rental. So, but
Okay.
yeah, but anyways, obviously,
We're not interested in keeping it.
Yeah.
I work full time. My husband is out of town most of the time, and so I'm back and forth between here and where he is. So
okay. What does your husband do?
yeah, he's an electrician.
Okay, he travels for
He's
that, huh?
He's a commercial electrician. He does like fiber optics and
Oh,
things
wow.
like that for
That's
like
really
the
cool.
Toyota plants and things like that. So
That sounds like an interesting job.
it is. It is.
So is he going
When I
just
tell
a
people
different?
he's an electrician, it's like he's not a real electrician. He doesn't
Yeah.
work on like house stuff, but
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
he hates when I say that, of course. But
He's like, yeah, I'm definitely a real electrician, right? I just do a different level of it, huh?
yeah,
Yeah.
just different wire. Like the wire is as big as your hand, and so
Yeah,
not
that's
that
crazy.
big wire.
Is he traveling just to different towns or different states?
Different states.
Wow,
Yeah, he's been doing that for a while.
that's cool.
So,
All
and
right.
I manage a law firm, and so
Oh, do you?
I got my hands full.
Wow, I bet you are busy.
Yeah.
Cool. Y'all got any kids at home or anything?
Oh no, good Lord, no.
No? All right. Well, you look young on your Facebook picture, so I didn't know. Maybe you had several kids at home too.
And yeah, we have 4 boys.
Oh,
The
nice.
oldest one is 41,
Wow.
and the youngest is 34. Yeah, 34.
Wow.
And they all have families of their own, and children. So
That's really cool.
just kind of leaves us, free to move around.
Yeah. I mean, I would have guessed you were in your 40s and you got a 40-year-old. That's crazy.
No,
Wow.
yes, we have a 40-year-old.
Well, that's really cool. Well, congrats on whatever you're doing. You're doing something right.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's cool. Well, I don't want to keep you on here real long.
Take those pictures today.
Okay.
I hope I can get over there. I'm gonna go by there.
Okay.
I brought the keys with me so I could go by there and see if I can take pictures. I have an iPhone 12, so that's all I have to take pictures with. But it should take pretty good pictures.
Yeah, it should. Definitely just turn your flash on, and especially on that video. I think I sent you that the info. Just turn your flashlight on the video before you turn the video on. That way you've got light throughout that whole. And just keep your phone sideways, and that usually does a pretty good job. You know.
All right, I'll do that.
And then and just holler back, I guess. So definitely interested. You don't have any idea on price yet, though, right? You wanted to kind of check it out first.
You know, I did not even look last night. I got busy doing something else. I'm supposed to be leaving to go out of town tonight, so I got busy doing something else.
Okay. Where are you heading out tonight?
I'm going to Alabama to see my stepdad.
Nice.
No, not Alabama. He's in Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta. Okay.
Yeah, he has two sisters, and so they picked him up when he got sick, and they took him back with them.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, I hope you have a great trip. But yeah, we definitely like to get.
I'll get this information to you before I go.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah, we'd love to make a deal before then, and maybe when you come back, we can get it closed.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
All right. Well, I'll talk to you soon.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
All
Thanks,
right.
Donna.
Have a good day.
You too. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
All right. So there's the seller call. Obviously, didn't get a deal today, but just trying to build that rapport, filling her out, that kind of thing. You can't be too pushy. That's what we do. We just talk to sellers, and like I said, I don't typically talk to sellers, but I did it for a long time, and I've done sales for a long time, so it's always the same thing. Just really, you're just talking about them. Don't ever talk about yourself. I could have told her I have 4 kids too, but she don't care about that. Who cares? She just cares about what she's doing, what she's got going on. She just has a house to sell. We're going to help with that pain. We dug into it a little bit, on Facebook Messenger, but it was cool just to talk to her in person. But we'll get that deal later today when she calls back. So she'll email me all these pictures and videos. Basically I have a PDF just explaining like exactly what we need, what we want, and how to do it so it's done correctly. That way the sellers can actually do that for us. So that saves us $50-$75 from sending somebody out there. Even locally, even when I was in the same town, could be 15 minutes down the street, we were still virtual locally. And I even have an acquisition manager that lives in that town, probably pretty close to her. So, but there's no reason to go out there when they can do it for us. So anyways, hopefully this video is not too long and too boring for you, but maybe they give you a little insight and just kind of going through my work day again, Work Wednesday. So anyways, take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and definitely like this video, and I'll see you later. Thanks a lot.